F to G7 to C is a very standard progression in music. Let's take a look at the changes between the F, G7, and C chords. Here you've got the F chord with the first finger on the yellow string, second string, first fret, and the second finger on the fourth string, second fret, green. The G7 chord, if you notice, switches so that you keep the first finger on that same position and then the other fingers slide over and in. So the second finger, instead of reaching over to the green, goes to the red string, the third string, second fret, and the third finger goes to the first string, second fret. Take a look at the lights for a second. Here's the F, here's the G7. Remember, ukulele players are always trying to find the least amount of motion needed to switch between chords. If I'm going between F and G7, I want to keep the same fingers where they are and only move the fingers that I need to. In the case of F and G7, I want to leave my first finger where it's at on the second string, the yellow string on the first fret, as I switch between the two chords. Now let's take a look at G7 and C. If you notice, on the blue string, your third finger is playing the second fret of the first string, the blue string. The C chord is the third finger on the first string on the blue string. So logically, a change between G7 and C would just feature your third finger sliding down one position. Let's take a look at that. Here's the G7, sliding down to C. G7 to C. Again, as you play chords, try to find the path to changing chords that requires the least amount of movement.